Hello everybody, Walker here. Welcome back to another Create Above and Beyond video. We are working on chapter 4 and we got the first two production lines completed for the most part. We still need to drain the fine sand out of our item drain, but I'm not going to set that up just quite yet. What I want to do is I want to set up the next supply line, and then I can use the leftover space to do that, right? Because I'm not 100% sure how much area I'm going to need for the next setup. So the other thing that we need to do is we need to supply this with a supply of sand. So we're going to need to get a ender chest with, I guess, a hopper, because it seems to be the easiest way to get stuff out of the ender chest. And it's fast enough. We don't need it to be incredibly fast or anything like that. Let's take a look at this line so we know what we're doing. All right. This is going to be interesting. So we know we need basalt, and we've made basalt. We know how to make basalt. That's not going to be a big deal. This is the part that's going to bother me a little bit. So, hot laser. First alchemical laser forms activated basalt's essence from basalt. This works only if a charged flexomagnet is present alongside it in the hopper cart. So we need a hopper cart. Great, awesome. A reliable way to automate the laser is to use two cart loaders, one to place a magnet, one to fill the remaining slots with basalt blocks. Move the cart under the laser, activate it. From here you can use one unloader to extract the warm magnet as well as the desired output. So, cart loaders. That is from better minecarts, I think, or more minecarts. Let's take a look. Unloader. We'll look at that. Yeah, more minecarts. And silica steel. Okay, that's not as horrid as I thought it was going to be, but it's still pretty bad. I got to admit, more minecarts is not a mod I'm super familiar with. Let's take a look at all of it. More minecarts. Yeah, see, there's only that, so it's not like there's a lot there. And what do we have? Okay, that's a little better. I must have just... Okay, so... Stasis chamber, battery, tank. Yeah, we probably could have used some of these. And I bet that unloader and the loader would have helped quite a bit. Transport tank, transport battery, surveyor, mob server, toggle observer, discerner. Like, I don't know what any of these actually do. And it doesn't look like there's any documentation in game for it, which kind of sucks. That is a shame. And then again, we have all sorts of different rails. But we're going to not worry about too much of this. We're going to worry about the loader and the unloader. All right, so that's easy enough. And we'll see what it does. And if we're lucky, it's fairly straightforward and easy. So, all right, so we need to make a bunch of this silica stuff. That's fine. We can get to that in a second. The next part was we need to get this magnet, a flexomagnet. That's fairly straightforward. I'm fairly confident we have everything we need to make that. In order for the basalt's essence to form, the flexomagnet present in the cart has to be charged. We'll have to route the magnets from the cart unloader through an energetic infuser. Energetic infuser. Energetic. Okay. Of course, it's from thermal. And of course, it requires constantan ingots. Why wouldn't it? Alright, so we'll have to... Let's see here. This might take up this whole back section. It might take up this whole back section, which is not a bad thing, but it sort of is. So, And then, let's take a look. Running a fluxo magnet would charge in any amount of basalt through an alchemical laser. So, based on that knowledge, we would have needed okay, alchemical laser. We would have needed this anyway. So we're gonna have to set up another laser. Well, I don't think we need as large a chamber as we had, but that does pose a question do I actually have enough room for all of it? Alright, here's what we're gonna do first. Man, I was really hoping to avoid doing the laser. Alright, let's make this magnet an unloader, a loader, and the energetic infuser. Let's start there, right? Because the rest of it we can figure out, but this stuff at least we need to have in our inventory. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of all of this because I don't need it right now. I'm going to hang on to the copper. I don't think I need anything else in there. The invar can go in there for now. And the sand can go in here for now. Now then, I have gold, zinc, iron. I'm pretty sure I have enough of all the ores. But okay, there's that, so I can make a hopper cart there. There's my igneous extruder, so I can make that with the blue ice and the lava. And the soul sand, so I can make the salt. There's the laser. I need a poker for the laser. Along with, I believe it was an andesite casing. Alright, I think we'll be okay. Let's go make all the stuff we need and then start laying things out. I knew this was going to be the more difficult one because it does involve minecarts, and as we found out, minecarts are not my forte. Now, if we had like Railcraft installed, I might be a little better. It's been a while since I used Railcraft, but I might be a little more on the up and up with it. But alas, I think Railcraft is not. I haven't actually looked in a long time to see. Oh, I already had some redstone. Where Railcraft was on the whole spectrum of popular mods, or if it even still exists. It used to. Oh, that's. I mean, we need one of those too, but right now I'm working on the magnet. So it was called a fluxo magnet? Yeah. I need 2 lead and 3 iron. I don't have lead there, but I should have lead over here. Yep. And then I need some iron. What else? That's it. Just split that up. Now I wonder if 1 is enough. Or if I need, like, a lot more. No, it looks like... No, I bet 1 is all that I'm really going to need, so... Now, what did it say? 2 loaders, and then an unloader. And then the unloader can... we can use belts to sort, and we can send the fluxo magnet right back into the infuser. Use 2 cart loaders, 1 to place a magnet, 1 to fill the remaining slots. Now, does it matter? Is it a static or is it a fuzzy recipe? Do I need to have the magnet in first in the first slot, or does it matter? I don't know. And does it matter how many objects I have? We're going to have to test. So let's do 2 cart loaders. So we're going to need at least 2 cart loaders and 1 cart unloader. So if we say cart like that, so we're gonna need at least 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21 of those silica steels. And it looks like 21 of them. Of course, so we need 11 iron, 11 charcoal, and 33 nether quartz, if I have it. So we need 11 of those, 11 charcoal, and then we'll see if we have any nether quartz at all. Let's see, I have Certus quartz there. It's a shame it doesn't look like the recipe will accept anything but nether quartz. Might have to go find some. Let's see what we have down here. I might get lucky. Nope. You know what? I might have some in the main house somewhere. Either upstairs or downstairs. Let's check upstairs first. We'll go downstairs, though actually, now that I think about it. Okay, there's 8. That's a start. Oops. No, stop it. Flower go in the thingy. Now that I think about it, we might actually have some down here. Just not enough. I don't think we have enough, even if there was some down here. Nope. Alright, to the nether! And we'll go get some. Luckily, we've dug out enough spaces where we should be able to find some rather quickly. I'm not gonna get that stuff because we already know that's scary. I might dig up one of that redstone block though. I don't need to. We will go down here. Piggy! Come here, piggy! Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Stupid pig. Are there any quartz over here that I can steal? No, but there's a pig. There's 2 pig. Dos pig. Erk. That's gold. Keep on going down. Ever since I got this armor, I've just been totally... The only thing that scares me anymore are hoglins. Oh. The baby didn't scare me, but the parent showed up. Because their crits still do a lot of damage. They still critical hit for a ton of damage. But we'll deal with it because we've got a lot. Now I know I could, like, use my Silk Touch and get a ton out of this. I'm kind of in a hurry. And I only need enough. Right now. There we go, 33. That's all I needed. Sounds like I got more. Up the long staircase. I'm glad I made the staircase because it would have taken us twice as long to get up here. Should I? Gosh darn it. It's kind of nice not having hoglins spawning, but I mean, I have all that wooden track, but I think for the sake of what I'm trying to do, oh my gosh. They might not spawn just because I'm putting holes all over the place. Alright, that should be fine. Grab those powered rails, though. And you know what? It's right there. Might as well get it. I might find a use for those powered rails. I don't know yet. See, the thing is I'm not I had a powered rail here, too. Grab that. And you know what? Grab that lever while I'm here. I'm not super good if, okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, it's only 3. Duh. That only made, yes, that only made 22. That made 22, which is what I needed. So that'll cook, and that'll turn into that silica stuff that I need. So, and then I need a bunch of chests. 3 chests, to be exact. Three chests. And then we do... Okay, so I need 2 loaders and 1 unloader, right? So I need 1, 2, and of course, because I went and looked at my damn... And then I need a loader, or an unloader. 2 loaders and 1 unloader. Alright, so there's those. I have the Flexomagnet. Now I need the energetic... whatchamacallit, doohickey. So I have everything to do this. I do need to make the coils, but I need some more Constantine blend. So that's copper and nickel make me 2. I have copper and nickel. I might have Constantine. Nickel? Where did I put the nickel? That's a good question. Where did I put the nickel? Alright, let's go over here. Nickel, nickel, zinc, nickel. Give me a block of nickel. I think that is Constantine anyway, but I'm not 100% on that. That's okay. This will do what we need. We just got to get over here to one of our induction smelters. Go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, and while that's a cooking, I need some gold and redstone, and we can make the coils, and then it'll be good. I might as well throw the leather downstairs while I'm at it. Anything else I can throw down here? I can throw that in there. I can throw that in there. That's dark stone. Do I not have black stone down in here anywhere? Well, guess what? You found a new home right there. And... okay, that'll work. gold. Even though I think I have... Yeah, I have another block of gold, but we'll just... It's not like it takes that long. We need 3, don't we? So we need 3 of those coils. Like so. And then we'll head back this way. Should probably check to see how much coin I have. I have no fear of overloading that drawer because I have a single emerald upgrade in there, which is good for like 10-24 stacks. So I ain't worried about that. I am worried about other stuff though. Okay, there's the energetic smelter. Alright, so now somehow I have to set this stuff up in a loop so that this goes in here, gets charged, and then is used by one of these guys to load a minecart. So I guess the first thing I should do, let's see, output, consider all, activate output during loading. What the heck is all of this? Empty loader slots entirely? Output to comparator, consider all minecarts, only locked minecarts. Really? What about an unloader? It's got the, okay. Alright, I think I might have a slight understanding of how it works, but not really. This is going to take a little bit of experimentation. I wonder if it might be easier just to use a hopper, standard hopper setup. Yeah, 2 stacks. Not bad. Could be a little better, but hey. If I put 1 more lily pad under this, this thing would probably be fully grown every pass, but eh. Oh, you like my little disposal system here? Yeah, just a little bit of fire. Alright, first things first, I need to drop some stuff off because I am overloaded on materials. Let's go put the metals in the box over here. And, yeah, I am just not 100% sure how this is going to work. What are you? Grappling hook modifier block. Alright. Let's tackle one problem at a time. First problem. I have a block that requires RF, which means I need to supply it with RF, which means I should probably consider relocating this dynamo, though I could just put the dynamo like here, and indeed that might be what I end up doing. It's a shame I can't like do a multi-directional hopper. I know there's mods that will let you do it, but that's a shame. Okay. Let's start with the energetic infuser. Let's just see what that's going to require of us, right? So let's just give it power. Okay. It's outputting power. Obviously, it's not storing it. Okay. That charges. Takes a while to charge. We're going to need to make some batteries to act as buffers in between. Or I put that battery there. That's probably be a smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Of course, it would help if the battery would go where it's supposed to. Here we go. How did I do this again? This was a kind of a pain, wasn't it? I honestly don't remember. Shift the lens and place block coffee and cover sneak to remove cover of pipe. Sneak clicking. Connections may have to be marked as inputs by sneak clicking the connection with a wrench. Like a normal wrench. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, blue is out. No, blue is in. Red is out. No, hopefully that's nuts. Oh, because it's going down too. Red for down. Red for down. Is there another wrench that I had too? Like, ugh. Connections may have to be marked as inputs by sneak clicking the connection with a wrench. Well, I have a pipe wrench and I have a wrench from whatever, and it's neither of them are playing nice, so I can't remember how this stupid thing works. There we go. That's how it works. It's a pain in the ass. You have to be right on it. There we go. That should do it. There we go. That's better. Why are you draining? Like, I'm confused as to why you're draining so fast. Well, you're draining because of this. And this can't pump in enough to keep you going. So, alright. Confusion over. So that creates that. So then we need to get it out of there. Okay, inserted and removed with automation. Well, I know that. That's the whole point of thermal series, is you can do stuff with automation. Well, let's do things the way we know how to automate them, right? We're gonna need some belts, which I probably am out of, so we're gonna go and get some more, just make some more. I do not like this thus far. I'm not feeling warm and comfortable about this. But at the same time, I have a feeling this is going to be easier for us to work with than Chapter 4A. So that's like that. We'll break that, even though it's a waste of electricity. We throw that on there. I need some... because I think I'm going... Oh, criminy! I want to know what the mod author was thinking when he allowed these things to be able to be placed on doors. But I think we need to do this. Alright, so that'll come out. And this is the part that I'm not super sure about. So what I'm going to do, and then it's so dumb. It really is kind of dumb. So if I put this like, yeah, it does look like it drops in, doesn't it? But then why would I not just put it in a chest? Does it stop a minecart? Like, does it force the minecart to come to a stop there? Is that what it does? We're going to do a test here. Because I, as I said, am not familiar with this mod. So we are going to test it. Okay, so the Fluxo magnet is there. Well, it certainly picked it up, but unloaded it. Now I'm curious. What happens if I put a stack of something in there? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Oh, I hate minecarts. I hate minecarts. Alright, so... Hey, yo, hi, creeper. How you doing? Hi. Showdown on the bridge. Battle on the big bridge. But Gilgamesh is red. Final Fantasy fans know what I'm talking about. Alright, Criminy. See, now you're empty. And I don't think you're charging. Or maybe you are charging. Well, you're not charging. So why are you empty? Why aren't you charging? Man, I really hate it. What if I... So what on earth are you or is it because these things? Oh, these things needed charge. Oh, I see. Because, yeah, alright. Because once I get this done, I'm going to need a lot of dynamos. Alright. So the loader is not instantaneous. It's certainly faster than Ugh. Activate output during loading inactivity. Consider all minecarts, output to comparator. Empty minecart slots entirely. No. Leave one item in minecart slots. No, empty them entirely. Is what I want. Now, hold on. Now, let me think about this for a second. This one doesn't matter. This is just going to be unloading the magnet and putting it back through this system here. So that goes in and then gets charged and gets dropped here. We'll have another loader for the basalt. So this is what I really need. Widen item and loader slots now empty entire. But no, this is going to be taking out the, so we need it to stop long enough for it to empty out its stuff and then be on its way again. That's the part that I always get confused with minecarts, is that. Because once it's done, how do you get it going again? I could put it on an incline, and then it would just roll down and start moving again. Track. Okay, no, rail is what I want to call. And it's a shame. Okay, powered rail, detector rail. So what I need is something that stops the damn thing. Activator rail, controller rail, unidirectional power fine control over minecart's movement speed. Accelerates or deaccelerates passing minecarts corresponding to the signal strength, propagates redstone power to adjacent controller rails. Powering two controller rails with different strengths will cause the track between them to interpolate their signal, giving you like super fine control over it. But that, I think, actually might be useful, because then we can control the speed. Instead of it just being super fast, we can make it go like come up to this at a slower rate so it has more time to unload or reload. Detector rail, maglev, like all right, here's what I got to do. I don't have enough background in actual rail systems in Minecraft to have the full-blown knowledge on what I need. For example, I cannot remember for the life of me what an activator rail does. I think it just emits a redstone signal, but then I think that's what a detector rail does. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause for a second. I'm going to go look up this stuff, and I might see if there's like a way to start and stop with more Minecrafts, but we'll see. I might just have to do a vanilla one, but we'll give me 30 seconds. Well, for you it's going to be like half a second. For me, it's going to be about 5 minutes. Alrighty, so with a little bit of tinkering, I think I may have a valid solution to our bit quandary here. Yeah. Okay, so locking rails are only part of our thing that we need to worry about. So there's a couple of things that we need. We need some powered locking rails. I think we can do away with the powered rails altogether. We're gonna need a bunch of comparators. We're gonna need probably some more redstone links. But let's get the powered rails to start with. Okay, powered locking rails. So I need some powered rails. I need some more of this silica steel too. Well, let's go and see what we can find. Probably should drop some stuff off that I don't need. I can also kind of merge that. I kind of need all of this. Now, I made this campfire cart because I thought that was going to work out well, but it doesn't, and we don't actually need it. I can put my shield back in my hand. Everything else we kind of need. Now then, I need at least... Oh, and that locking rail, unfortunately, is non-usable. You would think that the powered locking rail would be made with a locking rail, but it is not. So I'm going to need more powered rails, though, I do think. Yeah, that's okay. We can either go find some or go make some. All right, let's make this silica stuff first. So what was the recipe for that again? Nether quartz, iron, and coal, and I don't think we have any more nether quartz anywhere, so we will have to go grab just a little bit more. We're not going to have this done by the end of this episode, but I hope that maybe we'll get far enough in that it won't matter. And if we happen to find a powered rail, that would be awesome, but I don't see any. I don't think I laid any of those down here anyway. Do think I put down track down here, but not powered rails. We're just looking for quartz right now. Hopefully we don't have any. There's one. He saw me. Come on, buddy. Oh, there's two of them. Owie. Actually, you're not actually hurting me at all. God, I love this armor. This armor is amazing. So let's just grab a bunch of this because we are going to need it anyway. I have a feeling we're going to be making a lot more. Is this Trippy lobbying? No? Thought it was. Back up the staircase. So basically what we're going to have to do is, wherever we have a loader or unloader, we're going to need a powered locking rail. And what's going to happen is we're going to set up the loaders and unloaders to only emit a redstone signal when it's done unloading or loading. And then that signal will toggle the powered locking rail just long enough to send the cart on its merry way. And we're going to have to do that at every load and unload point. So that's going to be fun. And we might even consider putting another one down just to ensure that we can lock the cart in place when we don't need it anymore. Like if our chest or drawer or whatever we're going to store the stuff in is full, for example. Okay, so I need iron then. And we're just going to make as much of this as we can right now. I'm not super worried about having too much of it because I think, honestly, we're going to be using up a lot of it. Actually, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you done? I can't tell. Now I can. And then this we can just shove in like here. Oop. Not like that. And we'll throw the iron back in there. Okay, so we need that and we need that. That gets us these powered locking rails. Alright. So now we have to decide how we actually want to lay this out for reals this time, because it's not going to be as easy as just what we were doing before. Alright, so that's going to come down. Is that how we want to do this? Tell you what we're going to do. Yep, now I'm stuck. I have room for that? Yes, I do. Okay. So let's see. All right. So first of all, the energetic infuser needs to be able to deposit an item. I think. No. Because the minecart with hopper is going to be indiscriminate about what it pulls in. These guys I don't care about so much because it's just going to be what they do. But that will yank the fluxomagnet out. I need it to be able to charge before it grabs it. So we will need this the charger station. I should have just left it alone. But I kind of want it down one more. Yeah, okay. Do that. And then this is where things get a little funky because I do not think... Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I can do that though. But it does intrude upon this. But we might be needing to make use of this space anyway for the laser. But I need to be able to get these things out from here, and the best way of doing that is by belting it. So, but I can belt that up and over. So yeah, all right. All right, so that is going to drop the magnet. Then we need one. We need to move this down one. We're gonna have to take up a little more space. That's gonna have to be like there. And you know what? We are gonna move it back. It's fine. I didn't want to, but we're going to. Like so. There. And actually get rid of those. And go like this. Okay. Now then, I need a loader here. And I also would like a loader somewhere around here. And that one is for the basalt. Which we're gonna need to set up. So I need the... I don't have enough room, do I? I don't know why I have all of these inductive mechanisms in my inventory. Also, that can come in here. So this is the one that I'm a little nervous about, because what I'd like to do is do it from above, but you know what I could do? I could do that, couldn't I? How am I going to get it out? Okay, I have an idea. This is kind of a dumb idea, but it is an idea. We're going to do exactly like we've been doing and put stuff on the roof. This time it's going to be this thing, and then I should have a whole mess load of chutes left over from... Yes, there we go. All right, put you in there. But I can't put this directly underneath. But what I can do is put it to the side. Yes, I think that'll actually work. But I will need to... Okay, soul sand there. I need material, building material. Oh, good. I think that actually might be more than enough polished diorite to do what I'm thinking. I don't want to have soul sand in my ceiling. That's basically my goal here, is to prevent that from happening. So we're going to have to build up a platform up here. Nothing super bad. We're going to do that. Going to put you there. Going to put put you there. I don't think it matters what side everything is on, but just in case. And we throw the lava in, and there's our basalt. So what's going to happen, I think... And if I do this... Perfect. Okay, so that's going to go down. Now, I can come down here. And I can do this. And that should input directly into that. We're going to go find out real quick. So that loader will always have items in it. Okay, and you know what? For the sake of argument, that can go in there too. Let's take a look. Perfect. Okay, now then, we need to get these things set up. Okay, so first of all, I want it to output to a comparator, and I want it to consider only locked minecarts. So when a minecart comes over and it's locked, is that what it was, or was it? Output during loading and activity, consider only locked minecarts. Yes. Locked minecart comes along, or a minecart comes along, gets locked, it unloads. Once an activity occurs, it emits a signal, which will then ka-dunk, and that'll send that on its way. And then we have to do the same here, which also means we got to put the power back, because, well, it was fine where it was. I'll put it underneath later. Right now we're just, I guess I should probably do it now. Which means it was more than fine right where it was. And we're doing this for no reason other than we are. I don't need to do that. Well, I guess I didn't need all of that either. Up like that. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so now we just have to throw one of those on there. You have a full charge. We'll throw... I might need some more bronze funnels. Yeah, I do. Our brass funnels. Do I have any brass machines left? That's a good question. Barring brass machines, do I have any brass casing? I think the answer is negative on both. I have a copper machine. Do I have any brass plates? No? Alright. Brass plate up there it is. Ugh, I really gotta make some better satiation foodstuffs. Okay, that's 8 of that. Do I have any? Oh, thank goodness. Just bring the whole kit and caboodle, because we're going to be making a lot of these. I only brought enough for 2, but, almost done? I gave you a lot of time. Was it really only 6? I guess so. La 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 la. There. That big jar can go in there too. I don't need that. Alrighty, so we put this with this. That can go in there. Then we need to put you with you. And that can go in there. Then we'll take one of those and get some of these, and then we'll head back. Do I have a charm slot anywhere? No. If I remember right, Reliquary has a charm holder that does go in the charm slot, but we're too lazy right now. Okay, back to business. That goes there, Fluxo Magnet goes there, and then that'll just get put into there, just like that. All right, so that goes in. We'll need to get a signal to unlock that, so we have to set up the same. So we're going to need some comparators. We're going to have to figure out how to put the comparators on here. All right, so that takes care of loading that, and that takes care of loading that, right? So now we need to unload. No, first we need to laser. So we need a stop to allow this to laser. And that's where I'm going to get a little not sure how I want to go do this. I'm taking up pretty much the entirety of this area, so we're not going to have much room for the snowball makers, but I think the snowball maker isn't actually going to be that bad. Charged entry manipulator. Oh. Oh, that's not fair. I need to make. I need 2 alchemical lasers. That's not fair. I wonder if there is a way that I can use the same laser for both. There is a way I could use the same laser for both, actually. It's going to require 2 different loops, so I need to just kind of reduce this a little bit, and it really doesn't have to be that far out. I think... And if we put... So then we do another one here. And we put the laser... I think the laser only goes like 4 blocks though, so... I guess we could do double lasers though. Alright, so what I need is right here. I need another lock for the laser. And then somewhere like probably right here, I'll need another lock for the unloader. But here's the problem I'm going to run into. Yeah, I need more room. Okay, how can I do this with more room? I mean, I have this big open space over here. I guess what I could do is loop it down, laser it, and loop it back. Unload it. Oh, what if I loop it down here? It gets lasered. It gets unloaded. Or what if it gets lasered and then unloaded here? And then all this stuff is brought down in this back corner, because then it'll be... Alright guys, I gotta think on this a little bit. I might have to flip this around a little bit. I might have to move this out a little bit. Or I might just have to make do with the space I have. But for now, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I like this. This is going to work out great. The other part of this is I need to be able to disable these. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal because there's only going to be 1 cart. So if I have 2 locking rails here, When they get a redstone signal, they swap real quick, but I think it won't be a huge deal because it's always going to be going one direction or the other, so I'm only going to have one minecart on here. I could, in theory... Could I run them along the same track? I don't think I can because I can't filter what goes in one over the other. What I could do, though, for the laser is use the cross rail. The crossing rails where there's the maglev rail crossing. Let's just take a look and see. So what I could do is have this be the laser, which is what I kind of sort of have it right now. And then I can do like this. And maybe another one over here, and then that comes back around. Not quite like that. We'll have to fix it so that I'm probably gonna have to do it like one rail at a time. Yeah, I need more space for that to work, so it's got to come down. But I could do that. And it could go behind the laser, so I could set the laser up here because I need, well, I would need, yeah, I just don't have enough room unless I shorten this up a bit, which is what I probably am going to have to do. All right, we have kind of a plan. Next episode, we're going to be messing around with this, trying to get this set up and set it up in such a way that we can actually have two running through the same laser so we don't have to do multiple lasers. I'd like to not do multiple. We can if we have to. They're not hard to set up. And I have all the materials for it, but if we could get the same laser to be used, that would be awesome. That's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Comments and likes down below. And of course, this is Walker saying stay safe and check you later.